Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am featuring one of my friend's battle named Rohan Shah, who has submitted a battle with Enamorus in Open Master League. So there are some amazing catches and matches in this video. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. So he's running Enamorus, Rhyperior and the Garchomp. So let's begin the video and let's see what the first opponent has for us. So we are running Enamorus, a very good lead against the Palkia, but Palkia can fight back. And here comes the Dialga. So they are running Double Dragon. So we stored a move and then we dip into Rhyperior to do those Mud Slaps, super effective damage. So definitely we are going to shield this because Iron Head is just going to do super effective because of our rock typing, and we can go for the breaking swipe and hopefully we get the attack drop. Let's see what happens. Or he might shield, and he doesn't shield. I think we can farm down. Maybe we cannot. Just to be safe, we threw here. So that is fine. We are going to throw this breaking swipe and knock out the Dialga. Actually, they shielded here, and yes, they were about to reach a move. Very good presence of mind and very good counting. So we are not going to shield, and we are going to save one shield and farm up energy with Enamorus. Let's see what is going to come up. And here comes the Dawn Wings. So we are going to go for Fly to do some neutral damage. Fly is going to hit very hard. Enamorus is very hard hitting, and look at the damage. Almost half of the health is gone. So we are going to go for second Fly. Fairy Wind generates energy very quick, and let's see what happens. And they're going to block it. We are about to reach the third one and we won the CMP tie. This is definitely going to knock out the Dawn Wings, and let's see what happens. And I think Palkia is remaining. So we can knock them out with the Outrage which we have on our Garchomp, and they throw it on the perfect timing. That is fine. Aqua Tail is going to knock us out, but we have a Garchomp, a very healthy Garchomp. So we are going to put up a lot of pressure, and Outrage is just going to one shot. So just to be safe, we are going to shield this even if it is Aqua Tail still. So he goes for the Aqua Tail and we reach the Outrage. So this Outrage is just going to one shot and we are going to secure the win. So good game, we won the first match. Nombrous did very good matchup by outpacing with the Fairy Wind and the Fly. So let's move towards the next opponent, and this time we have a Rhyperior in the lead. So both have super effective charge move on each other. So we are going to stay here, and I think we can reach Grass Knot before they reach a Rock Wrecker. But we have to be very careful for the catch, and we are going to overfarm a bit and then go for the Grass Knot. This is going to one shot, and they do decide to shield here, and they have enough energy for the Rock Wrecker. So definitely we are going to invest for shield. But unfortunately they bait us. They bait us with the resisted move breaking swipe. So just to be safe, we shielded and we are going to go for another Grass Knot. So let's see if this time they are going to give up the final shield, and they didn't shield. And here comes the Togekiss. So we are going to stay so that Garchomp is avoiding the Togekiss. So we are going to go for hard hitting move which is Fly. Let's see how much damage it does, or it will grab the shield. Almost half of the health is gone, and now we are going to come with Rhyperior. They have Hydreigon at the back. So we have super effective breaking swipe which will add up. Let's see if they are going to invest a shield, and hopefully we get the debuff. And yes, we do get it. So now Dragon Breath will be doing less damage, and we reach another breaking swipe, but they have to throw a brutal swing. I believe this could be a brutal swing, and yes it is. Now this breaking swipe is definitely going to be enough to knock out the Dragon, and later Togekiss can be handled very well. So we are going to do some undercharge so that we can farm up energy, and we are farming and they reach a brutal swing. So this is debuff and I think we can survive. So we are not going to shield, and let's see. And I don't think we are going to reach a Rock Wrecker. I think we should have thrown the breaking swipe just to bait, and we are forcing them to dump the energy. This could be a ancient power. So we decided to shield. We want their final shield, and unfortunately they get the boost. Now it all depends on Garchomp because the charms are going to do a lot of damage to him, and the charge move, both of them are resisted on the Togekiss. But still we should go for the earth power, and hopefully this is enough to knock out. Because of that boost, their defense has also been raised. We go for the earth power and they survive with 1 HP, and unfortunately they reach a charge move. I hope this is not enough. This is ancient power and we survive. Actually we sneak a mud shot and we secure the win. A very close win, very interesting battle. So let's move towards the next opponent, and we have a Rhyperior in the lead. So we can do the same thing. We are going to go for those super effective Grass Knot, and they can go for the rock wrecker. We are going to overfarm a bit and then go for it. So this is going to one shot or it will grab the first shield, and high chance this time also they are going to bait us, but still just to be safe we are going to shield it. They have overfarmed a lot of energy. Maybe they are back to back at the rock wrecker, and still they bait us with the breaking swipe, and we are going to invest a shield, and again we are going to do the same thing. We are going to go for the grass knot, and this time also they are not shielding for some reason. That is fine. And here comes the Yavalto, so we are going to stay and do some damage with those fly and the Fervent. This is going to do decent damage to the Yavalto. Let's see what happens. And they decide to shield for some reason. Actually they could have let it go, and now we should save a shield for the back Pokemon. We can have an alignment here. Actually we shielded, so that is fine too. And here comes the Palkia, so we'll go for Grass Knot. This is going to do neutral damage. It is not going to be super effective because they are partially dragon typing, but did a decent amount of damage, and we reach a fly, so that's why Enamorus is very dangerous. So this fly is just going to knock out the Palkia, and now this Rhyperior can handle the situation very well. All I would say is this is a top left movement for the opponent. If they are running Focus Blast, then this is going to one shot us. Let's see. And they are not running Focus Blast. We can easily reach the Rock Wrecker, and this is going to one shot the Yveltal, and we are going to secure the win. So good game. Again, Enamorus proving out why he is dangerous in Master League. So let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us this time. Enamorus versus Garatina. The Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball are going to do a lot of damage, and none of the charge move from us is super effective. So we are in bit difficult situation. So we are going to invest a shield, and it was a Shadow Ball. Good call. And we are going to still go for a fly. Fly is also resisted, but we don't have any option, so we are going to go for it. And they shielded the move thinking that it was a fairy move, so we are going to go for second fly on the CMP tie. So this is definitely a Shadow Ball and fly CMP tie, and they didn't shield and did a decent amount of damage. We are going to invest a shield here, and let's see what happens. This time they went for the ominous wind bait, and I don't think we can farm them down, so we store our energy and then dip into our Rhyperior. This is definitely a Shadow Ball. The Mud Slab, which has Sneak, is going to knock out the Garatina. That is fine. So let's see what is going to come up. And here comes the Palkia. So we have a Breaking Swipe ready. So this is going to do super effective damage. And hopefully we get the debuff, but unfortunately we didn't. And I don't think we can reach another one. They are going to throw just before we reach. So this Aqua Tail is just going to be enough. And I think they have over farm, and our Enamorus in a range where Aqua Tail will be enough. So we are going to generate back to back fly. So even if another one will be a CMP tie, Enamorus is going to win it. So fly grabs the final shield, and next one, actually it was not a CMP tie. This fly is definitely going to knock out the Palkia, and let's see what the final Pokemon is. And it's a steel type, which is Dialga. So one earth power should be enough to knock them out, and we are going to go for earth power, and hopefully this is enough. Otherwise we have to do few more mud shots, and actually it was not enough, and they panic throw here. This is definitely not a roar of time. This is Iron Head, I believe, and Garchomp can survive it, and yes, it was a Iron Head, and we are going to secure the win. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the next opponent, and there is a Mewtwo in the lead. Mewtwo can outspeed us because Side Strike does a lot of damage. So we are going to go for the fly immediately, and they are about to reach a move, and let's see. I think we should shield here, and they shielded the move. That is fine. We have to shield back, so we are going to go for second fly and lose the CMP tie. This could be a Side Strike, so we are investing a shield. Actually they are running Thunderbolt on this Mewtwo, so this fly is definitely going to grab the shield, and I don't know why they are throwing the Thunderbolt. They could have thrown the Side Strike. So we are going to overfarm a bit, and here I think we are catching, and we caught a Thunderbolt, a resisted Thunderbolt on the Rhyperior. A very good catch, I would say, a savage catch. It's always satisfying to catch a resisted move. So we are going to go for breaking swipe. No, actually we overfarm a bit, and this could be a Side Strike this time. So we can serve. Actually they are running Shadow Ball and the Thunderbolt, so every time I'm calling the wrong move set. So I believe we can shield it because we have lot of energy which can be useful. So they go for the shadow ball, and here comes, I think it was a Yavalto, and this rock wrecker is going to do a lot of damage. Maybe they are extremely weak to the Rhyperior. So we are going to come with Enamorus back and just farm them down. Very good farm down, very good counting as well. And let's see if Muto is going to return here. And they are going to wait for full switch timer, and here comes the Ho-Ho. This is kind of bad but still manageable, so we are going to go for this fly. This is going to do decent amount of damage, and look at the damage. Ho-Ho is very bulky Pokemon in the Master League, and look at the damage output from the Enamorus. And they go for the second fly, and they are almost gone, and we were unable to reach the third move, otherwise it would have knocked out the Ho-Ho. But Ho-Ho is loaded on energy, so we are going to come with Rhyperior, and they try to catch. Very good presence of mind, and this Rock Wrecker, they don't allow us to throw, but still we are going to secure the win. So the next opponent has a Primarina, so they might be running a Charm, and yes, they are running, but still the Grass Knot is just going to one shot them. And here they were trying to catch a move, so we come with our Rhyperior to punish this Necrozma Dustmane, and this could be a Iron Head or maybe a Sunsil Strike. So we have to shield this, and this is a Sunsteel Strike. It would have just one shotted us, so we are going to go for Breaking Swipe. We can go for the Rock Wrecker. Rock Wrecker does more damage, and we go for the Breaking Swipe. It debuffs, and we are going to get the full farm down. Now this Rhyperior has Rock Wrecker, which is threatening for the Primarina, so that's why they dip into Palkia. But still Palkia is not safe because we have a Breaking Swipe which is super effective, and look at the damage, and we can outpace them. We can reach another Breaking Swipe immediately, and this will pressure the shield. Let's see, and yes, it does, and we get the debuff, which is very good. So before we reach the third one, they are going to throw the move. This Aqua Tail is definitely enough to knock us out, and we can come back with our Enamorus. We can go for Grass Knot on the Palkia as well. Actually, we came with Garchomp because Garchomp doesn't have any play against the Primarina, so very good choice. So they could go for Special Rend maybe. Actually, they are baiting for the Aqua Tail. We can go for the Earth Power. So even if they catch on Primarina, Earth Power is going to be a neutral damage. So now Enamorus can close out this game very well because we have double Grass Knot loaded, and this Grass Knot is going to grab the final shield, and another Grass Knot is ready for the Primarina to knock them out. But before that, opponent realizes it and he just give up the match. So good game, we won this match. Let's move towards the final match of this video. Tapu Bulu in the lead, Fairy versus Fairy, but we have super effective Fly which is going to just one shot them. And here again they are trying to catch on Ho-Ho, and we hope that they are not running Solar Beam to nuke us. So we go for the Rock Wrecker. If they shield, the high chances they are going to run a Solar Beam, and they are not shielding, that's why they let it go and they top left. So thank you for watching this video till end, and also special thanks to Rohan who submitted this battle, a very interesting battle using Enamorus. So if you enjoy this content, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and comment. So see you in the next video. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day.